If you've been searching for a laptop that gives you a massive display without jumping into premium price territory, this HP 17T is definitely one of those devices that instantly grabs attention. In a market filled with compact ultrabooks and thin lightweight machines, a 17.3-inch laptop feels different the second you open it up. And honestly, that larger size creates an experience that a lot of smaller laptops simply can't match. This newest HP 17T comes packed with a 17.3-inch HD Plus touchscreen display, Intel Core i5-1135 G7 processor, 16GB RAM, and a fast 512GB PCIe SSD. On paper, it sounds like a practical, everyday productivity machine, but once you actually start using it, you realize the biggest advantage here is comfort. Everything feels bigger, easier to see, and more relaxed to work on. The display is probably the first thing most people will notice. A 17.3-inch touchscreen changes the way you interact with your laptop. Watching videos feels more immersive, multitasking becomes easier, and productivity apps finally get enough room to breathe. Whether you're editing documents, attending online classes, browsing the web, or streaming content, the larger panel simply creates a more desktop-like experience. Now, this isn't a super high-end OLED panel or a creator-focused 4K display, but for everyday use, it delivers a comfortable viewing experience. The touchscreen also adds extra convenience when scrolling through websites, zooming into images, or navigating Windows 11. It's one of those features you don't think you need until you start using it regularly. Performance is another area where this laptop stays surprisingly balanced. The Intel Core i5-1135 G7 processor may not be the newest flagship chip on the market, but it still handles daily tasks extremely well. Combined with 16GB of RAM, this system feels smooth during multitasking. Opening multiple Chrome tabs, running Office applications, joining Zoom meetings, and streaming videos all happen without major slowdowns. The 512GB PCIe SSD also keeps everything feeling fast and responsive. Startup times are quick, applications launch rapidly, and transferring files feels much smoother compared to older hard drive-based laptops. That SSD upgrade alone makes a huge difference in overall user experience. Design-wise, HP kept things clean and professional. The silver finish gives the laptop a modern appearance without trying too hard to look flashy. It fits naturally in office setups, student environments, or home workstations. This is clearly a laptop designed for practicality first. Because of the larger size, you also get a full keyboard layout with a dedicated number pad, which is incredibly useful for productivity tasks. Typing feels comfortable thanks to the solid key spacing and decent key travel. The backlit keyboard is another nice touch, especially if you often work late at night or in dim environments. The trackpad performs well for normal navigation and Windows gestures, though many users will probably connect an external mouse for longer work sessions. Still, for everyday browsing and casual use, it gets the job done without frustration. One of the strongest parts of this laptop is how naturally it handles regular daily workloads. This isn't trying to compete with gaming laptops or ultra-premium creator devices. Instead, it focuses on giving users reliable performance for school, office work, entertainment, and general productivity. Streaming movies on the large display feels great, and split-screen multitasking becomes much easier than on smaller laptops. You can comfortably work on documents while watching videos or browsing multiple windows at the same time without feeling cramped. Thermals are managed fairly well too. During normal productivity use, the laptop remains comfortable and reasonably quiet. Under heavier workloads, the fans become more noticeable, but nothing excessive for a machine of this size. Battery life is decent for a laptop with such a large display. Obviously, a bigger screen consumes more power, so you shouldn't expect ultra-long battery endurance like smaller ultrabooks. But for regular mixed use, it still performs well enough for everyday productivity sessions. The real value of this HP 17T comes down to who it's built for. If you want something lightweight for constant travel, there are better options out there. But if you prioritize screen size, comfort, multitasking, and a desktop-style experience, this laptop makes a lot of sense. It's especially great for students, remote workers, office users, and people who mostly use their laptop at home. The large screen alone makes work and entertainment feel significantly more comfortable compared to compact laptops. What makes this laptop appealing is that it doesn't try to overcomplicate things. It delivers a reliable Windows 11 experience, strong multitasking performance, modern connectivity like Wi-Fi 6, and enough power for everyday users without unnecessary gimmicks. For many people, that combination is exactly what matters most. Hi guys, if you want to buy this newest HP 17T laptop, 17.3-inch HD plus touchscreen, Intel Core i5-1135G7 processor 2.4 GHz to 4.2 GHz, 16 GB RAM, 512 GB PCIe SSD, webcam, Wi-Fi 6, backlit keyboard, Windows 11 Home, Silver, then please visit the link provided in the description.